Hundreds of UW Health nurses are planning to put in their notice to strike tomorrow. What that could mean for patients. Plus, the school year has many students coming back to construction zones on campus when those projects are expected to wrap up.
And with the school year underway, we know that means parents and students are juggling a lot right now, so we're holding a phone bank with SSM Health medical professionals and also a school counselor to answer any questions you might have.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Thanks for staying with us at 5, everyone. It looks like the UW Health nurses strike will be moving forward. Hundreds of nurses voted last week to strike if their union isn't formally recognized by UW Hospital, something that they've been working for over the last 3 years. The hospital says recognizing the union would violate Act 10, which cuts back bargaining rights of employees. This summer, Attorney General Josh Kaul said in a non-binding opinion that recognition of the union would be legal. Nurses plan to file their formal 10-day notice tomorrow. The strike is set to begin at 7 a.m. on Tuesday, September 13th, and will last at least 3 days. In a statement today, nurses of the SEIU Healthcare Wisconsin Union said they are leaving the door open for dialogue and giving the hospital advanced notice so the hospital can hire temporary staff to ensure patient safety and care. UW Health sent out a statement this afternoon about the strike, saying it will do nothing to alter the legal uncertainties surrounding the health system's ability to collectively bargain. Nurses planning to walk off the job later this month want you to know they're doing so to protect patients and themselves, not put anyone at risk. They're moving ahead tonight with plans, as we said, to file a 10-day notice of a planned strike. Our Tahalil Moeddin spoke with a nurses union leader today, and she joins us live outside UW Hospital with more on their mindset tonight. Tahlil?
That's right. Union leaders and nurses we spoke with today said some are scared, worrying about their job security and patients, but they're not backing down from their plans to strike in the week after next. In fact, UW nurses say their desire to force UW Health to recognize their union has only grown since voting last week. Union leader Sherry Signer says nurses deserve a seat at the table to share a perspective she believes only they can provide.
Very out of touch with what's happening at the bedside and what is happening with our patients. And so with nurses at the table, we can actually advocate for them to say what we feel is best.
Today, nurses told us managers have been calling them into private meetings, asking them to sign documents that state whether they intend to strike, not strike, or are undecided. They also say management told nurses they would consider anyone who strikes as a no-call, no-show, threatening to even fire some. And we did reach out to UW to confirm those claims or any comment on the matter, but we have not heard back. That strike is now planned for, as I said, a little over less than 2 weeks from now, from September 13th through the 16th. But it could extend beyond that. Live at UW Hospital, Tahlil Moeddin, News 3 Now.
Tahlil, thank you. Let's get a look now at your certified most accurate forecast. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti is on the patio. Hi, Gary.
Hi. It's a beautiful day here. Warm but sunny. We've had a little more cloud cover than the last couple of days, but as we take a look at visible cloud track, still plenty of sunshine out there. There are some clouds to our south and west, and it's a little weather system that'll pass by southern Wisconsin late tonight and tomorrow morning. Could bring an isolated shower or thunderstorm, but right now you can see just a few sprinkles over southwestern Iowa, nothing of any importance, and 6-hour future track radar really doesn't even bring the rain farther east than where it is now. So if we see any rain, it'll be probably toward tomorrow morning and into sometime tomorrow morning as well. Dew point temperatures right now are in the lower 60s, so the air still not very humid. It's a little more humid to the southwest. Notice those dew points in the middle 60s toward Dubuque, Iowa, and Platteville. Current temperatures, though, are pretty warm, mainly in the lower to middle 80s. Right now, 87 in Lone Rock, 87 in La Crosse, 83 in Madison, and across the rest of Dane County, temperatures are right around that mark. 82 in Cross Plains and in Deerfield, 83 in Stoughton. For this evening, look for skies to be partly cloudy. Temperatures will drop to the middle 70s with that increase in moisture as we head through the evening hours, but no rain expected this evening. Like I say, if we see any rain chances, it'll be late tonight or tomorrow morning. Unfortunately, we've had to increase the chances for rain for part of the holiday weekend. I'll have more on that in just a few minutes.
All right, Gary, thank you. We are learning more tonight about a man who drowned in Lake Mendota last month. The man has been identified as 22-year-old Lane Hailu. Hailu was originally from Ethiopia and was studying philosophy at UW-Madison. His body was found off the Memorial Union Pier on August 19th. The investigation is ongoing, but police say they do not suspect foul play. His friends remember him as a change maker, known for his infectious smile and generous nature. Authorities have also identified a man who died in a motorcycle crash on the Beltline earlier this week. 61-year-old Robert Cripps of Cambridge was killed after he was ejected from his motorcycle. It happened while he was rounding a corner on an on-ramp from I-3990 to the Beltline. Cripps was pronounced dead at the scene. The long-anticipated and long-delayed Madison Public Market likely will be delayed again. A city memo shows the project is now more than $5.2 million short. Our Will Keneally has more on what the future of the project may look like. Will?
So it's been a mix of things that's contributing to the budget shortfall. Rising costs have pushed construction costs higher than expected. The city had to walk away from a pandemic-era grant because it could no longer have enough funds to support its end of the deal. Barry Orton sits on the committee that oversees the development of the project. He says that he does not want to see the public market take as long as another prominent landmark to actually happen.
I would hate to see the Madison Public Market become like Monona Terrace and take 30 years to build. And then when it's finally built, everybody said, oh yeah, we should have had it all along. So let's not let the public market be the next Monona Terrace and take 30 years.
So the project has been in the works for more than a decade. Orton does not want to see the city delay it further or give up on it altogether. The proposed site sits right now it hosts a men's shelter on 1st Street just off of East Washington Avenue. So how do you fill that $5 million gap? Some of that funding could come from the city, but then again, the city does have other priorities. We'll explore more of those funding avenues coming up tonight at 6.
We will see you at 6, Will. Thank you. As a new school year begins, parents, you might have a few medical questions before your child heads back to the classroom. News 3 Now and SSM Health want to help. Our Eric Franke joins us now to explain. Eric?
Susan, that's right. I'm standing by with a number of local medical experts from SSM Health who are ready to take your calls and take your questions. If you have one or are looking for some medical advice, call our phone bank right now. That number is area code 608-270-2833. We know many kids are wrapping up that first day of school right now. Others are getting ready for their first day tomorrow. Some have been going for a little while. So parents, if you have any question at all, any topic, call the phone bank. Maybe it's a question about general health, physical health. We have a pediatrician here. Maybe it's a mental health question. You can call and get right to a doctor and get the answers you need. We have a pediatric psychiatrist, Dr. Bhavani Balamoody is here. Dr. Alicia Plummer from Pediatrics is here. Zorba will be along later as well, and other providers as their day of seeing patients wraps up. We even have the State School Counselor of the Year. That would be Carrie Hale right here behind me from Verona Area High School. You can call anytime until 7 tonight. We're happy to have them here answering your questions. Again, 608-270-2833. You can also email us if you're having trouble getting through on the phones. Email us at time4kids, that's time, F-O-R, kids, at WISC-TV.com. Susan?
Great, boy. It's a great opportunity until 7 o'clock, right, Eric?
That's right. You bet.
All right. Thanks so much. Some Madison high school students will be returning to construction zones this week. Campuses are torn up as the district continues a $300 million renovation project. Is the project on budget and on schedule? News 3 Now this morning's Chris Stanford takes a closer look.
School zone, construction zone, workers in hard hats, students in backpacks. This week, both start sharing Madison's high schools.
They'll see some areas where they can't get into because there's a wall that protects them from the construction spaces and the construction spaces from the students.
Outside, the buildings are torn up. Crews are working on renovations and additions.
Locker rooms and shower rooms, and
these projects continue all school year. Inside is where the real challenge is. Some spaces are finished and nearly ready for students.
There will be furniture in here, high, low, soft, hard furniture.
Other parts of the building will be closed. Throughout the year, students and teachers will be moving around as crews move to different parts of the school.
Are we going to have larger class sizes?
Absolutely not. What this renovation project does is it actually creates more spaces for our students and our staff. And we're going to use every room, every single hour of the day.
And the noise?
There are sound mitigation plans in place to do all we can to mitigate disruption while class is in session.
That includes putting up barriers inside to protect students, all included in the final summer push.
All schools under construction will have to pass 5 different inspections before students can return Thursday.
It's all part of the plan, a massive taxpayer investment in education.
Are you on schedule?
100%. Everything looks great for the schedule, both for the 2 years and for finishing at the end of this summer.
Are we on budget? That's maybe more important.
Yes, we work collaboratively with the district on all the budget items for this project, and right now we're still tracking towards the budget that we work with them on.
That was our Chris Stanford. Our Gary Canalti has the latest forecast coming up next at 5. Plus, a new poll finds parents are worried about the safety of their children in school. We'll see how some schools are ramping up safety measures. And mixed numbers to end Thursday trading on Wall Street. The Dow adds 146 points. The NASDAQ loses another 31. The S&P 500 adds a dozen. We'll be right back.
Waiting for a great deal on furniture? Well, this is it. Slumberland Furniture has savings up to 50% off list prices, or in some cases, even more, at our Labor Day sale on now. Shop our big selection of sectionals, sofas, recliners, dining, and bedrooms. And shop the deals that are up to 50% off. Mattresses, too, with some up to 50% off. Don't forget, mattress shopping is uncomplicated and fast, only at Slumberland. Come see how. Shop the huge Labor Day sale on now.
With Honda, every summer adventure is the destination. Take your adventures farther with Honda, America's most fuel-efficient, full-line automaker. Hurry into a local Honda dealer where new vehicles are arriving daily.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Champion summer savings are here. Don't miss our best window sale. Right now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free.
At Champion, we make buying new windows easy.
Unlike some other companies, at Champion, we control every aspect of the process. We design it, we build it, we install it, and we guarantee it for life.
Keep the heat out this summer with new energy-efficient windows from Champion. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free. Call or go online to book your free estimate at getchampionwindows.com.
Back to school is here, and it's time for kids. News 3 Now and SSM Health will be hosting a live phone bank Thursday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. to answer any medical questions you may have about your child. Join us for questions and answers Thursday starting at 4.
I call it divine intervention.
A team of doctors bring a sparkle of hope to a local woman diagnosed with ovarian cancer. Hear her story and how a second team helped get her over the goal line tonight on News 3 Now at 6. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
A new poll shows that parents' concern for their children's safety at school has risen to its highest point in more than 2 decades. The Gallup poll finds 44% of parents with a child in kindergarten through 12th grade share that sentiment and fear for their oldest child's physical safety at school. 1 in 5 parents reported their child has expressed concerns about feeling unsafe. Experts say it's a sign recent mass shootings are taking an emotional toll on families, but so are other factors.
It's important to keep in mind there's a lot of other reasons why kids can maybe not feel safe at school, from bullying to, just communal violence happening in the neighborhood.
To improve safety, some schools are working to hire armed security guards. Gallup saw parental fear hit its highest point in 1999 after the Columbine high school shooting. Well, we're taking your back-to-school health questions tonight with our friends at SSM Health. The number to call, 608-270-2833. Let's rejoin Eric now with a special guest. Eric?
Well, that's right, Susan. Those phone lines are open right now. You can get a call in 608-270-2833. Time for Kids at WISC-TV.com if you'd like to email a question. We have medical professionals, a pediatrician, a pediatric psychiatrist on hand from our partners in Time for Kids from SSM Health. But we also have a very special guest with us who is really on the front lines, the Wisconsin Counselor of the Year from Verona Area High School, Carrie Hale, joining us tonight. Carrie, thanks for being with us.
I'm happy
Congrats
to be here.
on your honor last year, by the way.
Thank you very much.
It is such an important job to be a counselor to our students, probably more now than ever before. And I thought it was great. We were talking off camera beforehand about you really wanted to hear what kids wanted to talk about with this, and what is such an important part at this time of the year for counselors and students.
So, well, talking to kids is so important and building those relationships. So students want to have a brave space. I have the opportunity to talk with student leaders at Verona Area High School, and they want us to be talking about mental health. They want us to destigmatize mental health and really make it something that's acceptable to be, talking about. So building relationships, building communities, having those safe spaces, trusted adults in the building is just so important.
That is really, really so important. Now, you've been at it at Verona now for, what, 15 years or so in the district?
This is my 15th year in the district.
How have things, you talk about how much this world has changed since then. With the social media, what a role that plays is just one example. It's really changed a lot in that time, and some things are good though, right? Like you mentioned, kids are a little more open to talking about these things.
Absolutely, and I think that's the thing I'm seeing change. So, there is anxiety in our students. We want to acknowledge that and honor that and help them work through it. And I think that being more open to talking about it is really helping students, as cell phones are ever more present in our world and contending with what comes in the students' lives. But more and more, we just need to keep talking with them and helping them feel like they have a safe place to be.
Now, you have about 1,800 students at Verona, and you only have, what, 6 of you guys on staff? So
that's right.
Like any school, you don't have enough people, right, to do what you really would love to do. But what are some things parents need to know, that what resources are available to them at a place like Verona Area High School or our other high schools in the area?
Absolutely. So Verona, we have an integrated student services team. So we have school psychologists, school counselors, school social workers, school nurse, school interventionists. We have a school to career coordinators. So that team is pretty big. So reach out, get to know your teachers, get to know the people on the team. We're here to help and support students and family to build better community.
That's really good stuff from the Wisconsin Counselor of the Year, Carrie Hale. Carrie, thank you. And she's here to take your calls as well. Again, Susan, that number we want our viewers to know, 608-270-2833. You can also email if you don't want to talk to somebody directly. We'll get your question to them. Time for Kids at WISC-TV.com. Susan.
It's a great opportunity. Carrie, congratulations, and thanks to you for all you do for our students. Eric, we'll check back in a little while. Thanks so much. Now let's get a check on the weather. Here's Gary. Happy September, Gary.
Yeah, September's starting out on a warm note. We had a little bit of cloud cover today, but not too much. Plenty of sunshine. And of course, we've got our next final drive forecast coming up for tomorrow. Big game, Wanakee at Sun Prairie East. And right now, the timing on precipitation looks like it'll be well after the game. So skies will actually be sunny to start out before the game. game. Temperatures in the mid-80s. By the end of the game, down into the middle 70s. But we should see clearer skies through much of that time. So it'll be rather warm for football, but the best chances for rain will probably be later on Friday night. Now, as we take a look at Doppler track right now, nothing across Wisconsin. There are some showers and a couple of thunderstorms over southwestern Iowa, but these are forecast to just kind of fizzle as they head toward the north and east. And you can see on future track, lots of clouds, or at least a fair amount of clouds moving into southern Wisconsin, and maybe an isolated shower or thunderstorm into tomorrow morning, then a break with sunshine through the day, getting temperatures into the mid-80s. Then a line of showers and thunderstorms to the north and west. This is midnight, so most of this will stay north of our viewing area for the football games tomorrow night. But then as those showers and thunderstorms come through, unfortunately, there'll be a front very close to us that could keep a threat for showers and thunderstorms going into Saturday. So that does bear some watching. Planning your night, it'll be a muggy night. Low temperature 70 in Middleton, 69 in Mount Vernon. Partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies. Just an outside chance of a shower or thunderstorm. 68 for the overnight low in Lone Rock and 70 in Fond du Lac. Otherwise, for tomorrow, partly sunny. A slight chance for a shower or thunderstorm in the morning, but it'll be warm and a little more humid too, with a high temperature of 84. Now, as we take a look at future track beginning Friday night, again, this is when most of the football games are going on. We're looking at mainly dry conditions. Here comes that line of showers and thunderstorms, but the computer models are not sure exactly how widespread they're going to be. And there might be a push of cooler air out in front of it that could generate another little line of showers and storms. Whereas the farther south and west you go into like Platteville and Boscobel, probably not much in the way of rain. But then the front kind of hangs up through southern Wisconsin on Saturday morning. And unfortunately, that will keep at least a chance for a shower or thunderstorm into Saturday afternoon. And more clouds in the northeasterly winds will actually cause temperatures to drop off Saturday afternoon. So we have Taste of Madison, Badger football game at 6 o'clock on Saturday evening. At least by that time, most of the rain should be over with. As far as rainfall amounts, spotty. Areas that get a heavier thunderstorm could see a ½ to an inch of rain. Other areas, less than a 1/10 of an inch, just depends on where you are. 7 to 10 day forecast. Temperatures mid-70s for Sunday, upper 70s for Labor Day Monday. No rain there. In fact, dry for most of next week. Maybe a thunderstorm chance beginning Friday night into Saturday of next weekend, and a little cooler toward the end of next weekend. As we take a look at First Warren traffic right now, Beltline looking pretty good. There's the view of the Beltline at Stoughton Road. Traffic moving pretty steadily in both directions. Right now, not seeing any red on the Beltline, meaning that traffic is moving pretty much at this posted speed limit. Travel times either direction on the Beltline, about 15 minutes between University Avenue and the interstate, 25 minutes from the Beltline to Janesville and I-3990, 16 minutes from Middleton to Sauk City, and downtown to Sun Prairie will take you 18 minutes. That's your News 3 Now First Warren traffic. We'll be right back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Attention foodies. With this fusion of prime rib steak, melted provolone, and other magical melty stuff, Arby's is now officially a fusion restaurant. Chef Smooch, Arby's, we have the meat.
And he got so upset. Oh my God. Look. No way. She has definitely got some work done. Doesn't even look the same anymore. Talk about an extreme makeover. I wonder how much money she spent on those upgrades.
Hey! The house looks great, right? 3 years, no interest on roofing and siding from Feldco.
Right now, get 3 years, no interest on Feldco Roofing and Siding.
3 years, no interest on Feldco Roofing and Siding ends Labor Day. Call now.
866 for Feldco.
This month, shop Surgenian's semi-annual sale. We offer the largest Core-Tex selection in Madison. Carpet featuring Pet Solutions nylon, timeless hardwood, and more. Surgenian's semi-annual sale has savings up to 25% in all departments. Local, sustainable Surgenian's.
Rocket Drive Block? Russia Pole Crush? Jam a Grand Slam? Drunk? Drunk? That'd be insane. Rolling that? Rolling this? Roll together? Drunk?
That would be super insane.
Hey, all you ladies and guys.
Drive sober on the road.
No matter how many wheels you roll.
Shop the end of summer clearance sale at Grand Appliance for up to 25% off, plus an extra $1,000 in rebate savings you won't find anywhere else. Get unbeatable deals like this Samsung large capacity French door refrigerator with dispenser for just $17.98, along with big end of season discounts on top grill brands like Weber, Traeger, and Napoleon. Visit grandappliance.com or your local showroom today. Grand Appliance, the appliance experts.
Wisconsinites don't back down from hard work. We got self-starters and never-stoppers. Folks who help feed a nation. Pioneers in innovation. Teachers and third shifters like my parents. You deserve a senator who protects your jobs, not one who sends them overseas. I work to bring manufacturing back home so we can make things in Wisconsin again. When we harness what we have, we can change where we're going. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
Hi, this is Lisa from 4 Imprint. Yes, I'd like 50 welcome wows, 300 customer I love it, and 200 team member oh yes. Certainly. You know we got some brand new woohoos.
Dial up the wow factor with promotional products from 4 Imprint. We specialize in awesome items that are certain to awe and guaranteed to deliver some ooh yes. From apparel, backpacks, drinkware to high-tech items.
Wow. I love it. Woohoo!
Go to 4imprint.com and find some wow now. 4 Imprint, for certain.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Hundreds of rescued beagles are getting a new lease on life in California. The pups are among 4,000 that were rescued from a Virginia research and breeding facility in July. The animals were specifically bred to be sold to labs for research and science experiments. The facility is now closed. Once the pups arrived at the San Diego Humane Society, they were vaccinated, chipped, and weighed before getting some much-needed playtime, and they'll now begin their journey to find their forever homes. As we head into a busy Labor Day holiday weekend, airline pilots are speaking out about this year's increase in flight delays and cancellations. The Department of Transportation recently launched an airline customer service dashboard to help travelers figure out which services airlines will provide when passengers are inconvenienced. The dashboard shows what each major airline provides when the cause of a cancellation or delay is due to circumstances within the airline's control. For example, all but Allegiant and Frontier will cover your hotel for an overnight cancellation. We'll get a final check of the forecast when we come back.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's Labor Day preview sale is going on now. Save up to 40% off clearance and special buy appliances. Plus pay no interest for 36 months. And guaranteed 5-day delivery on in-stock items. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley, off the Beltline and East Springs Drive.
I'm Scott Peterson, the Peterson Grain Farms, and this is my John Deere. We're a family farm. We raise corn, soybeans. When you walk through their door, you're not a number, you're a name. And they go to their nth degree to get what you need to run your operation. For an example, one night I ate a rock and took the feeder house chain out of our combine. On a Friday night at 8 o'clock, they pulled in to fix that combine, and by 9:30, we were cutting beans again. I'm Scott Peterson of Peterson Grain Farms, and this is why I think Sloan's first.
Menards is the one-stop shop for everything you need. Get a truckload of savings on items you need every day for everyone in your household. We have it all, from big to small and everything in between. Power your electronic devices with Energizer batteries. Energizer is a brand you can rely on with batteries that keep going and going. Pick up a 24-pack of Energizer AA or AAA batteries for just $17.78 right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
If Tim Michaels is governor, here's what reproductive health care would look like in Wisconsin. Providing abortions? A felony. Exceptions in cases of rape or incest? None. Here's what Michaels says to Wisconsin women who get pregnant after being raped. To ask her to go through the birth is not unreasonable. Tim Michaels is a radical and divisive politician coming for your rights. Wisconsin women deserve better. Vote no on Tim Michaels.
Look, it's a new pack
Dupaco. We're not a bird or a plane. We are a mighty credit union, born of thrift and laser focused on the interests of our members. Harnessing the combined power of more than 144,000 members and businesses, we work to put money back where it belongs, into your community and into your pocket, working tirelessly to help you pursue your dreams. Isn't that super? Join the movement at dupaco.com/super. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Hey, pups, I'm Noodles. I'm here to tell you a bit about the pet insurance that lets you go to any vet, anywhere, now offered by Physicians Mutual. Since I found Stick, my life has really changed. Look at this thing. My human will be so proud of me. But if you're out finding awesome sticks, or finding awesome sticks, you gotta watch out. My Stick. I know that Physicians Mutual has got me wherever I go. If you want Stick, well, not my Stick, tell your human about
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Ashley's Labor Day sale is happening right now. Save up to 78% off clearance items, plus fast delivery on millions of in-stock products, and low monthly payments with special financing. It's the Labor Day sale, and it's happening now, only at Ashley.
And once again, we have about another 90 minutes with our medical professionals from SSM Health and also a school counselor on hand to answer any medical questions or school questions you might have as the school year gets underway. 608-270-2833 is the number to call, or you can email us at time4kids@WISC-TV.com. And next hour on News 3 Now at 6, we'll hear from another one of our guests on hand as they answer your questions about the new school year. Susan, Gary?
All right, Gary. All right, Eric, thank you so much. And now Gary has a final check of the weather. Nice evening out there.
It's nice. It's getting a little warmer. Live view from the WISC-TV Skycam shows mostly clear skies, but you can see those cirrus clouds starting to come in from the west. They're a little thicker out to the west, looking west from the Platteville-Queanby radio Skycam, but no rain for us. If we see any showers, it'll be late tonight, but temperatures right now are still in the 80s.
All right, Gary, thank you. Have a good evening, everybody. Hope to see you back here tonight at 6.